All eyes are on the Fed. Hi, Dean Jenkins with FollowMeTrades.com, and this is the market update for March 12, 2017. And I say all eyes are on the Fed because on Wednesday, March 15th, the Fed's going to make their announcement about the timing of interest rate increases. So there's increasing speculation that this Wednesday they're going to go ahead and raise the rates here in March. That had been about a 20% probability before, but now with economic indicators improving, particularly the jobs picture improving, we had some pretty good jobs numbers last week, and apparently those indicators matter now to the president when before they were meaningless. But without regard to that, they're meaningful to the Fed. And the speculation is that the Fed is going to raise rates at the Wednesday meeting, in addition to giving their economic forecast, their read on the economy, and timing of future increases. So that's going to have some impact on the market for sure. Now, as you can see on the chart here, I'm showing the Dow Industrial average on a daily chart. You can see last week we had a small pullback, but a definite pullback in the market. I think that's going to continue at least up until the Fed meeting coming out. Here's a 60-minute chart. I'm showing the S&P 500 futures now on a 60-minute chart, but it's moving pretty much the same way that the Dow is. So you can see we had the latest move up started back in early February. Of course, there was the big move up post-election. Then the market went sideways for a couple months. Then a big move up here starting in February. And now we're seeing a pretty clear pullback, and we've got a target zone, Fibonacci retracements levels, down to about 2348 to 2315, and pretty good signs that's going to continue. Now, if it goes up above this level that I've got marked here at about 2380, then this downtrend could be over, and it was just a little bit shallow. So we'll have to see how the market opens Monday. But I think there's a high probability that we're going to get down into this target zone before the Fed meeting, and then we'll have to see how the market reacts to what the Fed says about the timing of interest rate cuts or increases, and also just about an outlook on the economy in general. So that's really the big thing that's going to move this market that is planned. Of course, news can break at any time and have a pretty dramatic impact. So we're staying with we're taking some short trades short term with this move down, and some longer term other sectors like pharmaceuticals are actually going up and are pretty strong, and we're participating in those. So let's go ahead and take a look now at gold and oil, as we always do, and see what's going on there. Gold's pretty interesting. So we had been participating in this uptrend earlier this year, called it out, so we expected a bit of a pullback in gold, and we're getting that. We got that. We do have potential of a reversal right down here at the end of last week, and if that reversal materializes and we head back up above the Ichimoku cloud, our oscillator turns positive again, then we expect gold to extend up into this range here, 1282 to 1334. So we'll be watching that really close. So there may be some long trades in gold coming, but it's not quite ready yet. We got to get that proven. But if it does reverse up, get a couple days, couple price bars positive, again the momentum indicator shifts to positive, we'll be looking for some long trades in gold. Oil has been really interesting. It had been stuck in a channel for a long time. I can mark the bottom of that channel, the line right about here. And so we've been trading in this fairly narrow range for quite some time, and then last week, very dramatic move down in oil. I had actually been looking for a move up, but I said I couldn't take any trades until it broke out of this channel. I thought the probability was up. Clearly it broke down. That's fine, because I don't trade based on what I think the market is going to do. I trade based on what the market is actually doing, and right now it actually broke down and is heading down. And at this point we've probably got some more lows to come, at least down close to this previous low level here, which was 44.89. So we'll be looking for some short-term short trades in oil over the next few weeks, and for my stock pick subscribers, we'll probably be taking some of those trades. So looking back at the Dow Industrials, just to summarize, the big market moving catalyzing event is probably going to be the Fed meeting and release of their minutes and their forecast come this Wednesday. So stay tuned. After that, we'll be giving our updates, our forecast on what's going on in the market, and we continue to trade according to the realities of what is going on. I do have a special live trading room Wednesday as the minutes come out, and there's a link below where you can join. That's a free special session that everybody's invited to. So if you're interested in watching the market and having some commentary as the results come out and as the market responds, I invite you to join and check it out. Well, thanks. Take care. Trade safe, and we'll see you on the next update. Bye.